Okay, and now to finally catch that Lapras. There was no way around it anymore. I've been looking on my own. Couldn't find a way to get the Lapras up close. I had to look it up. Apparently this is what you need to do. Whenever a Lapras appears, take a picture of him. It is that simple. And here the next one should pop up. As you can see, already a bit closer. Take more pictures of all the Lapras you can see. And then, right over here. Yeah, there we go. One will actually pop up really close. That is the trick. No new items required. Yeah, for some reason I always thought Lapras actually required the use of the Poké Flute or any other item, but apparently I could have done this pretty much the very first time already. Just taking pictures of all the Lapras you see, that's what you need to do and nothing more. So my apologies for the postponing of this picture, but at least we have it now. As you can see, this one is okie dokie.
Wow.
From 190 to 2800 points. That was Lapras. Okay, that's not going to be good. One more chance. Okay. Please say this one is going to be good. Well, let's bring in this one as well. Also looks fine. Yeah, this should be good enough. It's been taking way too long, so...
Yes.
Please approve of this one.
Wow.
Oh, special pose apparently. Interesting. Well, in that case, this is going to be my best picture by far. 6,200 points. Well, even if the Scyther is not going to be good enough, the Pikachu and the Stump picture was already worth it. Yeah, this one's good enough. Finally. Not going to lie here, it took me multiple runs.
Well done.
But here we finally go. Even though I already had Scyther and Lapras officially, but not pictures that were good enough, and now we finally do. So, now that the beach has finally been taken care of, all of the loose ends, I can finally say, hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Pokémon Snap. As you might have noticed, there were a couple of errands I still needed to do beforehand. I didn't have any plans on going back to the beach, but there were still 2 Pokémon there that needed some extra work, because of the point amount not being good enough. But now, they are. So we can continue with what was left on the schedule, namely hunting for Pokémon Signs. And of course also take the Poké Flute into the final 3 courses, finding the final couple of Pokémon that we still need to get or poses. Before we actually go into the courses, I'd first like to cover this new aspect in the game, the Pokémon Sign tab in the Pokémon Report. If we click this, we can actually find out what the 6 Pokémon Signs are, or at least a hint for them. And once you've already taken pictures, you can also get some info. It's pretty much Professor Oak telling a couple of things about it. In this case, a rock formation that looks like a Kingler and therefore calls it Kingler Rock. Pretty basic. The second one we got was the Pinsir, of course. Generator with Zapdos's Electric Shock. Making a shadow that really looks like a Pinsir, and therefore is called the Pinsir Shadow. And the third one we got was actually in the volcano area. After hitting the volcano with a Pester Ball, the smoke looks like a coughing. And therefore is called Coughing Smoke. However, for all of the courses where you don't have any Pokémon Signs yet, you do get a hint. Both in text and in picture, so you can kinda see what you're looking for. And obviously the bottom 3 can be found in the cave, the river, and the valley. The 3 courses we still have left to do. Okay, long introduction for this episode, I know. But it's all stuff that needs to be covered. Let's move on to gameplay. That's also something we're still here for, right? 3 more courses to do. Poké Flute in hand, looking for new Pokemon, new poses. And more importantly, Pokémon Signs. Let's move on with the river. There's 1 new Pokemon we are looking out for here. And of course, a couple of Pokemon pictures that we might be able to improve. Poliwag being one of them, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a good enough score for him either. It's also pretty difficult getting a good score for these guys. First we need to lure them into the water. And then make sure we're actually close enough to them to get a good picture. Something the dash engine can definitely help, so make sure to hit that R button if you see Pokemon are too far away. It can definitely help you get closer to them. Okay, before we start doing anything else, attention to the right. Here we actually find a flower with a puff of smoke. This turns out to be a Vileplume if you start playing the Poké Flute. And with the smoke gone, you can actually also take a picture of the rock behind him. And that is the Pokemon sign for the river. So, new Pokemon sign and new Pokemon all in one go. The Vileplume requires the Poké Flute before you can actually get it out of the ground. And you have to do that before you're able to actually take a picture of the rock behind him. Otherwise the poisonous cloud will actually obscure the picture and therefore it won't count. Let's go try working with these metal pots, even though it's not really working out too well. I always thought it was really difficult getting a good Metapod picture. Getting them down is not so difficult, but to get the best picture you actually need a lot of them in one shot, and that's pretty difficult to do. Okay, Porygon, let's go see if we can actually get an uncamouflaged picture of you this time. Pretty simple, just hit him with the Pester Ball twice, and the camouflage will wear off. Besides that, I think we've got everything. There's also still a Shelder picture that I need to take, of course. Shelder's also a Pokemon don't have a good picture for. Yeah, I think that's too far away again. But you'll never know. I'm always welcome to try, of course. And that was all the new stuff in the river. We've pretty much already done most of the stuff here, so there was not a whole lot of new stuff here, but still, it needed to happen. Only 14 pictures, so... Okay, Poliwag. This one looks good. Hopefully that's going to be good enough. Here's the Vileplume. This one is closer, so let's go with this one. The Pokemon sign, of course. And... Shelder. Yeah, they're all too far away. Let's go try it with this one. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be good enough. Porygon, uncamouflaged. Should be a special pose, so let's bring that in. This one does look closer, but still it's not centered, I think. I might as well try. The other one's too far away no matter what, so... Need to improve my chances, hopefully.
Yes.
Alright, Poliwag. Pretty identical to the previous one. Only this time it's closer. And therefore it does count. There we go.
Wow.
We beat 2000 points finally. Thank you, Dash Engine. Poliwag, we can scratch. New Pokemon, Vileplume. Oh yeah, of course, the Poké Flute also makes Pokemon dance. It counts as a special pose. 3000 points. Not bad for a first try. Shelder is going to be a problem. Okay, size-wise it's good enough. Pose-wise as well.
Great.
Ah, dang it. Precisely what I was afraid of. It is better than the previous one, but still not good enough. It is a little bit far away compared to the previous one. But the pose is better, that makes up for it, because of him being uncamouflaged.
Well done.
And there we go. It's not a whole lot, but it is an improvement.
Oh.
And this is exactly the Pokemon sign he was looking for.
Wonderful.
That is 4. It's a rock shaped like a Cubone. 60 kinds now, 178,000 points. Doing a good job. Even though shoulder is still a problem. Need to come back for him later. Perhaps I'll do that at the beginning of the next episode, just like I did with the beach. But for now I'd like to continue. We still have a cave to go through. I think this might take multiple runs. There's actually a lot of things I've missed here, I see. Actually working with some notes now. Seeing what I've missed. And the cave has quite a lot. We've already been in there once after all, so... Let's go see what we need to do. First order of business is going to be Grimer. As you may know, at the beginning of this cave, you get a couple of Grimers. We're going to want to try to take pictures of them, comparable to the lepers in the beach area. Okay, here's number 2. And once you take pictures of all the Grimers here, there should be one that spawns in a position where you can actually get a good picture. Right over here. There you are. Okay, and evolving him I'm going to do later, because I need some more room. You actually need to hit him with a lot of Pester Balls and he will evolve into a Muk. We'll try that next time. When I can actually focus on him. Oh yeah, the Jigglypuffs. I need to free 3 Jigglypuffs in order to get the perfect pose for the singing Jigglypuff at the end of this stage. It's also something I still need to do. Oh, sorry. You hit the wrong ball. Last time I only found 2 of them, so I'm not sure where the third one actually spawns. At least let me get the Pokemon sign. That actually appears right over here. This mysterious crystal formation, and that's in fact the Pokemon sign. Not very difficult to find. Here's the second coughing. There you are. And of course the balloon Pikachu pose that I still need to get. Okay, apparently I got him. Thank you. But anyway, as you can see, if you hit that Zubat, the Pikachu will fall and will be carried by some balloons. A very unique special pose for Pikachu. It's not going to beat the Pikachu on the stomp, but still. Playing the Poké Flute will actually, just like with the Zapdos egg, hatch this egg. And this one turns out to be an Articuno. Not a surprise there. Okay, Jinx is actually going to be a problem. Really difficult getting both of the Jinxes in one picture while they're dancing. Also something I could try in my second run. But anyway, a second run is going to be necessary no matter what, because once again I only saw 2 Jigglypuffs. And trust me, there are supposed to be 3. I'm just getting unlucky in finding the third one. Perhaps I need some work with my dash engine in order to actually get to the third one in time. And that might be the case, otherwise I need to start looking for that on my own time until I find out how it works. But at least for now I do plan on going back into the caves. Because there's still a couple of things I missed. But our first run wasn't unsuccessful either, because we've got a good picture for Grimer. Next attempt for a good Ditto. Let's not forget about the Pokemon sign. The mysterious crystal. The special Pikachu picture. Articuno. Ooh, awesome picture. Was way better than I expected it would be. Jinx I need to retry in a minute. And the same for Jigglypuff. Let's bring in this for now. Let's go.
Yes.
Okie doke, check. Grimer. Last one's way too far away. This one is a lot more how it is supposed to be. 800. And doubled, of course. beating the target score. There we go.
Done.
Ditto. Last time was not really that successful. This one is bigger, therefore we can continue. Ooh, the pose is even perfect. And there's a second one, so extra bonus. 230 changes into 2800. Thank you. Wow, isn't this Balloon Pikachu? Special pose. Balloon Pikachu has a value of 1600 points. Therefore it's more than the Pikachu on Stomp. Only problem is, because of there only being one Pikachu, you never get the same Pokemon bonus. And therefore you usually end up getting less score for this one. The pose is actually also something you don't really get a good score for, as you can see. You can't really get this Pikachu to use its electrical attacks while it's on the balloon. But still, 5600 points, not bad, but not as good as the previous one. Articuno. Size-wise, it's very good. Ooh, 1350 pose. That really is a lot.
Wonderful.
There we go, 4000 points for Articuno. Yeah, this one I don't have to bother. This one's not that great.
You were close.
Like I said, getting a good picture for Jinx is actually pretty difficult. Especially if you're also focusing on the Articuno. But next time I'll ignore the Articuno, already get a good picture for him, so... Let's go try focusing on Jinx fully next time.
Wow.
Yeah, and this one's going to beat the previous one. However, I'm not going to be satisfied with this one. Oh, in fact, it's only 10 points more. But like I said, it does not matter. Need to get 3 Jigglypuffs in one picture anyway. Pokémon Sign, that speaks for itself.
Wonderful.
And that makes 4 of those. 61 kinds. And rapidly approaching 200,000 points. Would be nice if we actually reached that.
Welcome
Let's
back.
try that. But anyway, before ending this episode, like I promised, I'd like to go check out the cave one more time. There was a couple of things I've missed deliberately and a couple of things by accident. Like the Jigglypuff that I did not find. And of course the Jinx that I need to try again. And I need to focus on Muck this time around. Muck is actually pretty difficult to get, so we need to start working with him quickly. Otherwise he's going to be out of view before we can actually take a good picture of him. But this is what we need to do. It starts off pretty much the same. Take a picture of any of the Grimers you find. And once you do, that other Grimer should appear on the ledge where you can actually reach them. And the trick is to actually bombard that guy with a lot of Pester Balls. I'm pretty sure you do need a lot of them. And then it will evolve. Here is a Muck. Awesome. That should be good enough. Okay, that is step 1. Second one is going to be the 3 Jigglypuffs. Here comes number 1. Really need to take an eye out for where the third one actually spawns. In both of my attempts so far, I've only seen 2 of them. Here's number 2. I'm pretty sure the dash engine is actually involved in this. If you don't dash, you can actually only find 2 of them. The third one's actually going to be gone already before you actually enter this room. So it's actually pretty recommended to combine the 3 Jigglypuffs on stage with getting the Muck picture, because for that one you actually also kind of need the dash engine to get there in time. And because of your quicker speed, you will also be in this room quicker and therefore get the chance to kill all 3 of the Koffings. With the lack of a better word, kill the Koffings. Officially in Pokemon we always speak of fainting a Pokemon. They are kids games after all. We don't kill the creatures in here, we just faint them. Okay, next attempt for Jinx. In all of my earlier attempts in my life to play this game, I've always found out that Jinx is actually a pretty difficult picture to get. Because you're actually tempted to make them dance. But that you actually need the 3rd Poké Flute tune. They will then actually do a special dance. However, getting both of them in one picture, with one of them actually looking at the camera, that is actually pretty difficult. So I'm going to play it safe and just focus on one of the jinxes. So at least the picture should be a better score. And the final thing is Jigglypuff. Unlike the last couple of times, now we do have all three of them saved. So we get this awesome ultimate special performance by them. And in our case it means the maximum same Pokemon bonus. Thank you for the wonderful performance. And now it's time to judge my performance. Back to the lab. The final check for today. The third time through the caves. Second time today. Muck. Ooh, this one looks awesome. Very scary looking pose. Gotta love this one. Weeping Bell. Oh, speaking of awesome pose. This one also looks kinda nice. Let's bring this one in. This is a very close-up Jinx. And that is dancing. This one should be good enough. And the next one is of course the Jigglypuff on stage. In this one all three of them have their eyes closed. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for this one. This one looks more romantic. But I especially love the Muck pose. It really has a beautiful atmosphere. So allow me to actually save this one for myself as well. Okay, that was it. Let's move out. Bring in these 4 pictures for the final checkup of today.
Yes.
Muck. Final new Pokemon in this stage. Awesome size. Awesome pose. This is going to be a good score. Close to 4,000 points. Wonderful. Not bad for a first try. Okay, let's improve the Weeping Bell. Last time was not very great. Was already good enough, but still. I want to do better. This one looks like to be a lot better. 700 points more.
Well done.
Thank you. Let's improve Jinx as well. Now that I've noticed that we're so close to 200,000 points, I actually want to reach that. I definitely need some improvement of pictures. There's not a whole lot of new Pokemon left, and therefore most of the points need to come from better pictures from previous Pokemon. Jigglypuff is also going to be one of them, because this is the Jigglypuff Trio on stage. Even better than Jigglypuff Duo. 1200 points, special value. And the rest is going to be judged just like normal. But because of the higher special bonus, it's going to be way better. Double those points. 5,700. Same Pokemon bonus. Giving me 6,300 points. There's only one more Jigglypuff extra on this picture. And yet, it is 1,700 points more in value. Awesome. 195,062 kinds. Still one more Pokemon sign to find. And of course a couple of extra things in the valley. And that is going to be happening next time. Allow me to take a look at my Pokemon report quickly to see what I still need to do. Because of so few things remaining in this game, I like to finish off next time, so I do need to know what I'm still going for. Oh yeah, the Victory Bell. My favorite picture so far in this game. Where it looks like to be eating the Jigglypuff. Awesome picture. Still really love this one. How did I manage to do this? But okay, let's not distract myself too much. That is not why I'm here. Let's continue looking. We need a picture for Goldeen, Starmie and Shelder, it looks like. The only 3 that are still below 2,000 points. Okay, so I need to go back into the river quickly. The rest we can find in the valley. That is good. So next time is going to be the finale of Pokémon Snap. There's only a handful of things to do. And that will happen in tomorrow's episode. See you folks then! And Treecks out. Later, folks.